I'm back with another video, back greater than ever. I know I made a video pertaining to marijuana and the detrimental effects that it's having on people's mental health, the detrimental effects that it's having on people's appetite, how the weed's not the same, how the marijuana is so much different now with so much more flavor, not a lot of potency, you know what I'm saying, and touching on a couple topics like that. And I just wanted to follow up on that. Today is the 23rd, which means I'm 63 days clean of marijuana. I woke up on 420. 420 never really been a big marijuana holiday for me because I smoke so much weed every day of my life anyway. There's no way I could smoke 2 times as much on 420 or 3 times as much. So I woke up on 420, and the first thought I said to myself is, that's enough. I'm done with it. No more weed. Since then, I've been eating better. I've been in the gym. I've been gaining more weight. I've been less jacking off. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it all the way 101. You know what I'm saying? And it's phenomenal, the effect that it's taking on my body. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I never smoke weed again, but I'm definitely giving it a big, huge break. The marijuana, the weed is just started not to be so fire to me. I started to get turned off by smoking with other people. I think I'd already mentioned that on my last video. It just started being a turnoff to me. And so the days leading up to it, I'm asking God to just take the addiction out of my body, take the want out of my body to wake up, and the first thing I want to do is smoke. I'm thinking about smoking before I even brush my teeth. You know what I'm saying? And so I just woke up on 420, and I just said enough is enough. You know, I just said, you know, I'm done with it. I'm through with it. I got to sacrifice this major vice of mine in order to grow and get to where I'm going. You know, another thing is, you know, I had made a silent promise with Allah, with God, that, you know, because I've learned so much from Andrew and Tristan Tate, and, you know, I admire those fellas for you know, putting themselves on the forefront for truth and using their platform to spread truth, and using their platform to uplift men in this detrimental stage that we are in life, in America, especially in European countries and in the Western world. You know, I solidly made a promise with them. I'd already started smoking cigars, as you guys know, and I already made a promise with them. I said, I gotta stop smoking weed. I said, Allah, if you release these men from jail, I'm gonna stop smoking weed. And it wasn't a promise that I made on the day. It wasn't a promise that I fulfilled on the day that they got released. But I told myself, I said, I can't go around these bosses. I can't go around these men that's successful, smelling like, thinking about weed through our conversation, going out to restaurants, 5-star restaurants, feeling like I got to step on their patio to smoke. I just was through with that whole look and that whole feel and that whole thrill. I was done with it. I said, you know, this is going to be the sacrifice that I make that's going to get me rich. This is going to be the sacrifice that I make to make me a better man. This is going to be a sacrifice I make to make me a better father. When I sat down with my daughter and explained to her that I've been a smoker all my life, and I explained to her by seeing my mom smoke since I was born, I was always a secondhand smoker all the way leading up to about 11, maybe 10, 11 years old. I start picking up weed and rolling it up and smoking it and stealing it from my mom's box and all of the above. And I just told myself, I said, I'm through with it. You know what I'm saying? I just told myself, like, you know, I've been a smoker for 32 years. You know, I was a secondhand smoker before I was a smoker. And I'm just tired of it. You know what I'm saying? And so for the first week, it was real hard. I'm waking up in cold sweats. I'm having crazy dreams but slowly but surely my appetite started picking up. I'm craving fruits now. I'm craving to eat better. I'm craving just better quality of life. I'm just craving change, and I'm craving to want to uplift others and spread the gospel of what this marijuana is actually doing, especially by it being, government funded now, especially by it being low research and highly publicized to be legal. It's a reason, I feel like, for that, and I think by it being legal, it took the potency, and it took the goodness out of it. It took all the natural herbs and put in the GMO. It put in the you walk into a hydroponic store and you see all these different flavorings and root growths and things that make the plant go purple, and they got all these sprays now to make the weed smell like this, and they can by me researching what today's indica versus sativa is, it's like it's not adding up. You know what I mean? It's not giving me that same attitude of wanting to broadcast like, oh yeah, I just smoke weed. Walking in the doctor's office, you smoke? Yeah, I smoke weed. How much weed you smoke? 7 grams a day, and thinking that it's cool. It's not cool to me no more. I've been accused of doing drugs that I don't do and never done by which I would have called close associates of mine, and that really hurt me. That really put me through a spiral of realizing who my real friends are. Them accusing me of things that they do and that they're doing. And so I told myself, I said, in order to level up all the way, I said, I want to spread the word that, Beefy don't even smoke weed no more. Let that be a discussion when y'all bring up my name. You know what I mean? He don't even smoke weed no more. So whatever y'all think y'all accusing him of, or him doing, or participating in, he's not even that man. Guys that I've been knowing all my life, I start realizing that the only thing we really did have in common was smoking weed together, and that was the only thing that was keeping us still with that. Oh, you my day one, you my homie from the start, from the jump. Our parents know each other, etc., etc. But honestly, I grew out of that. I've already proved to myself that you can meet a man tomorrow and he can be you're more of a friend than somebody you've known all your life. I've already proved to myself that a day one isn't somebody you've known since you start gang banging, or since y'all start committing crimes together, or since y'all started stepping outside of y'all being bad together. None of those elementary school, junior high schools together. Day one is somebody that you met at day one, and from that day forward, y'all have maintained this respect for one another that's gonna get y'all further into the next stage of life. That want to see each other win, that want to see each other's kids win, that don't want to sleep with your wife and your girlfriend, that don't want to lust over your side piece, or and so I just felt like the marijuana was taking me back to my old self more than it was getting me to my new self, the new people that I want to be around, and the new people that I want to hang with, and the new people I idolize. They don't smoke weed. They look down upon it like whoever smokes weed is a loser. Whoever smokes weed is lazy. And so that was another thing where I had to get out the lazy stage of smoking weed and saying, oh, fuck it, whatever I got to do, fuck it, this relationship, this friendship, whatever it is, fuck it. You know what I mean? And so, people grow every day. Don't hold me accountable for some of the actions that I might have took 6 months ago, a year ago, 6 years ago. I regret a lot of those things. I'm not going to say marijuana played a part, but it clouded my judgment. For somebody who only been sober the times that he was incarcerated in jail, in prison, in juvenile hall, and even then, even in juvenile hall, in county jail, and prison, I've smoked weed in all three of those facilities, all three of those institutions. I've smoked weed. There's weed that I passed up on because maybe they was drug tested in the prison and I was close to going home, or I wasn't the type of dude. I don't believe in being in prison and going to jail while you in jail, and so I don't really commit crimes when I'm in jail or whatever, but it's accessible, it's there, it's always going to be there. It's nothing that the guards can do, the state of California can do, the federal penitentiaries can do to stop it, and so I'm telling you, I just woke up on 420 and I looked at the weed that I had a half a blunt in an ashtray, and I just threw it away. I flushed it. I opened it up and just flushed it all down the toilet and ripped it up. And I threw away ashtrays and threw away weed trays and threw away grinders and put all my little supplies that I've accumulated all over the years, all my, all the different other little things. I just put it in a box and sealed it up and told myself that it's going to end up being something that I show my grandkids, later on down the road, having a conversation with my daughter and letting her know, don't even try marijuana. It's different now. It's not from what your dad started smoking. It ain't what your grandmother started smoking or your mom, smoked at one time. It's totally different story. I told her, don't pop no pills. Don't drink, don't even taste alcohol right now. Wait until you legally grown to taste alcohol. And don't have no vices. Vices especially at a young age, play a big effect on our mental health. It play a big effect on our brain. It play a big effect on the decisions that we make as young. It play a detrimental effect in a relationship with our families, with our friends. And that's another thing. I got tired of trying to find a job, and then I'm going out spending money on fake urine, on using somebody else's urine, or whatever the case may be. It just got loserish. It got real boring. It got so to the point to where I was just through with it. I said, enough is enough. It's bringing my stock value down to the lowest common denominator, and I'm just through with it. And I'm moving on. So yeah, it's 63 days today that I've been clean. Today is June 23rd, 2023. I stopped on April 20th, 2023 on National, Marijuana Day. I feel good about it. I'm expressing this to you because I hope I reach just one person. I don't care about the other people who watching my page or glancing at my page or seeing this message. I don't care about you guys. I just want to change one person and get one person to realize that, dang, the weed is slowing me down. The weed is stopping me from going into these meetings that I want to go into, or it is gotten people thinking that, oh, he gonna come in here high, so we gonna play him out of this deal. I hope I just get one person to understand how you light up the whole room literally by walking into a room smelling like marijuana. It feels so good to get in, rental cars and see the non-smoking sign, and you getting back and forth out of it, and it smells like what the rental car wanted to smell like. It feels so good getting in these rental cars. I've always gotten rental cars and smoked in it. Had to stress about the day that I'm taking it back, having to go clean it out, spray Febreze, spray Ozium, all of the above to try to get the marijuana out. And it's still, if you know how strong marijuana really is for a non-smoker now, I know how strong it is from, people coming in my house and smoking, et cetera, then you realize like, wow, it's no getting that out. And so, yeah, you light up the whole room when you go into a room, especially the non-smokers, when you smell like weed. And, like I said, back in the days, it was once maybe cool to me, to smell like weed, and, weed is my cologne. And, that was the slogan and all of that. But I'm through with it. I'm through with it. Now I just want to travel and not have to fly with weed and cover up the weed in hotel rooms. I've never had gotten a hotel room. I don't care if I was staying at the West End, the Hilton, the Holiday. It don't matter where I stayed at, whichever hotel I was ever in, the Roosevelt. It don't matter. I was to the point, I'm smoking in here. I'm putting the towel under the door. I'm going in the bathroom. I'm covering up the smoke detectors with the shower cap that they give you, rubber banding it or hanging it right there, wetting the towel, putting it right there, just so it don't go off, or et cetera, et cetera. And telling yourself, I'll pay $350 for this hotel smoking fee. I'll pay $250 for this marijuana smoking fee in this rental car. And, it just feels so good, being able to spread this message with y'all, and tell y'all honestly, spread the word. Beefy ain't smoked weed in 63 days as of June 23rd. Y'all can count with me. I can't wait till 420 to come around next year while I'm 1 year clean. I'm seeing it through. I don't need no AA. I don't need counseling. I don't need therapy. All I needed was the gym. All I needed was Andrew and Tristan Tate to talk about, the masculinity, and, just reassure me what I know. People want to call me crazy because I speak the truth and I stand on business, what I believe in, willing to die for it. And it just feels good to know that there's other men out here on a whole nother level, that's pushing the same way. I told myself, if I ever, met Andrew, met Tristan, they not gonna take me serious, me being a weed smoker. Every meal I eat after and before, I'm smoking weed. I'm in the middle of a conversation, middle of watching a sports show with them, and I'm smoking weed, and I'm smelling like weed and this and that. I don't need weed no more. I can travel to Mexico right now with no weed. Give me a Cuban cigar, because they sell them down there in Mexico, and be nice and relax and enjoy life. I can go to Cuba and not have to take no weed. I can go to China and not have to take no weed. All of these, Dubai, I ain't gotta sneak no. I was just tell myself, but I don't give a fuck what Dubai talking about. I'm taking me some weed over there. I guarantee you that. I bet you it'll get there. And it's not a doubt in my mind that I would have got it there and been successful. But it is a simple fact that now I can go. I ain't gotta smell like weed walking down Dubai. I ain't gotta go into they 5-star, 6, 7-star hotel smelling like weed. I can go over there, buy me some cigars from Abu Dhabi, whatever it's called, or at the airport, I can go to Jamaica and not smoke weed. It feels so good. I've been eating better. I've been gaining weight. I've been wanting to work out. I've been, like I said, less horny, less of a hornball. And, that just let me know that it's definitely something in the weed, young people. It's definitely something where all of this money is behind it. No black people is successful, as far as I'm concerned, in the marijuana legality trade. They counted us all out. They moved us all out. They played us all out. They they stole a lot of our ideas, and it's basically hedge funds now that's controlling the marijuana industry, and they looking to make a bang for their buck. Once I learned about all the old growers who were growing the Bubba Kushes, the Platinum Bubbas, the LA Confidential, the original OGs, the Blue Dreams, all the old last of the old marijuana, then I learned that they basically stepped out of the trade because of the taxes, because it's just not fun to them no more. They don't have that same passion anymore. The products are different now to which they used to grow. It's so much regulations on what they can and can't do now. They can't have the potency above this percentage and all of this stuff. And when you look at the oils and all the extracts and the things that they doing now with the marijuana, it's no way that we're gonna get the quality probably ever again. And so for those reasons, like I said, I'm here to say that I'm 63 days clean on smoking marijuana. I got 200 and some days left before I hit my year mark. I'm looking forward to it. By the time that come, I know my life has changed. I'm putting in work for my life to change. I'm putting in work to be better. I'm putting in work to be able to, build my resume up so I can spread my journey and spread my wisdom with the younger generation, and just just moving forward. It's gonna be a great thing.